see the constellations. They remind me that this life cannot be lost forever. I watch my generation. It's so evident this world will soon be gone. Will soon be gone. Can we leave for tonight? Run away. Let's run away, run, run, run away. Can we get out of sight? Fly away. Let's run away, run, run, run away. Let's run away, run, run, run away, run, run, run away, run, run, run away. Let's run away, run, run, run away, run, run, run away, run, run, run away. Let's run away, run, run, run away, run, run, run away, run, run, run away. I see the constellations. They remind me that this life cannot be lost forever. I watch my generation. It's so evident this world will soon be gone. Will soon be gone. Can we leave for tonight? Run away. Let's run away, run, run, run away. Can we get out of sight? Fly away. Let's run away, run, run, run away. Let's run away. Let's run away, run, run, run away. Let's run away, run, run, run away, run, run, run away, run, run, run away. Let's run away, run, run, run away, run, run, run away, run, run, run away. Let's run away, run, run, run away. I see the constellations. They remind me that this life cannot be lost forever. I watch my generation. It's so evident this world will soon be gone. Will soon be gone. Can we leave for tonight? Run away. Let's run away, run, run, run away. Can we get out of sight? constellations. They remind me that this life cannot be lost forever. I watch my generation. It's so evident this world will soon be gone. Will soon be gone. Can we live for tonight? Run away. Let's run away, run away. Can we get out of sight? Fly away. Let's run away, run
Stella, I think the spicy ramen won. Does not feel good. It was not a good idea to rush that down before the stream. How are you guys doing? How are you doing, Stella? How's your night? Rifferoni in peace, as they say. Nobody says that, but I say that in this time right now. Okay. Hold up. How are you doing? Today I am doing a music stream, and it's actually, you are the big sleepy. Dang, you're just in time though. Low key, I wanted to do your section of the song first. But it is like almost 9. Oh, almost 10. Oh man, that's. Hey! T-Pam Radio, how's it going? Welcome, first time chatter. Let me see. Okay, I'm reset. I should be all good. Bring me over here. Hey, how are you guys doing? So I have this J-pop song that I've been told sounds a lot like Mario Kart. Is it even J-pop at this point? I don't know. Is Mario Kart music considered J-pop? It sounds kind of poppy. But Blossom. Oh, dude, you do? What kind of music do you make? That's really awesome. Prog J-pop. I mean, I don't know. Like, this is probably definitely what I'm making is in some kind of subgenre of it. It's definitely, it could be way more, I think, in the pop than it actually sounds. But like, it's more like hype music, and it does get its inspiration from a Japanese J-pop song. So. Well, where's Mario Kart made? That's a good point. Mario Kart is made in the Mario Kart. in the Japan. Oh, Stella, you'll be fine. You'll be. Look, look, everyone, the bar is like you can just use your phone, you can use whatever is your best microphone. It doesn't have to be like super like a bougie quality because we're all gonna be singing together in this song. Experimental electronic hip hop. Ooh. I feel like anything that's indie is like experimental at this point with noise influences. But I plan on composing more hip hop, more EDM, more avant garde stuff, more noise, punk, metal, jazz, soul, pop, and country, and mostly Christian. Ah, let's go. Mostly Christian. That's what I love to hear, man. That's a lot. That's like it's like, oh yeah, I make this and pretty much every genre. That's good though. This is really well versed. I make mostly EDM, pop music. I've dabbled in like J-pop, obviously, some lo-fi. I'm not very good at lo-fi yet, but I listen to a lot of it, so listening to it is like a good first step, I think. Um, yeah, I think mostly pop. Or I'm trying to get into pop really. EDM is the easiest thing I think to make on FL Studio. That and hip hop, depending on the hip hop though. That's good if you have a passion. Pam. It helps to be intrinsically motivated for this kind of thing because if you're not, then it's like then you may question why like you'd be in the industry in the first place. If you want to do it as like a like a professional thing or a hobby is great too. I've been doing this as a hobby for like probably 7 years now. Making an EP. Ooh, for let's go Halloween stream. That's funny that you bring up Halloween because I was literally thinking today. I was like, it would be an idea to have like a Halloween in July. Like, oh, it's not even July. Like, what about like a Halloween in June stream? Like, that'd be sick. Oh, Reaper, yeah, the Reaper. Does Reaper cost money? I'm here for fun. That's what they all say. That's what every League of Legends player said. And are they having fun? Stop! No, I know it. No, look. I know it's way too late in August to have like an October like spooky stream. I just I really want to do one though. Not gonna lie, just do it anyway. But Stella, the whole point of recording is that you have unlimited amounts of takes. Like it's better than that's why I don't do live stuff. That's why I don't do live performance. Like that's why I didn't major in like saxophone performance. Like I don't want to be live my whole life. You have to you live when you're live you just like your take is that. You only get one shot. But you get like you record, you get like infinite. It's like the infinite. It's like the star pickup in Mario Kart. I'm just gonna be doing like Mario Kart metaphors for the whole night. John Carpenter, the director of the original Halloween, composed most of his soundtrack. Wait, what? Director of the original Halloween, like the holiday? Insert Eminem. Do not let your chance. Yeah, I know. You only got one shot. Do not. I kind of heard. I heard that too. I do mostly mixing and I do mastering. I don't do mastering as much just because I don't finish songs as often, and it's. But mastering is really kind of like a preferential thing. Mastering is only like as many techniques as you want to use it on. My main goal for mastering, I just try to keep it simple. Is like, can I get it to professional loudness? And if I can't, then I can use like tricks to, or I'll have to go into the mix and I'll probably have to like tweak stuff. That's usually just my main goal. Because honestly, mastering, my friends' philosophies with like mastering songs is that like both of my like friends who are music producers, their philosophies are like, yeah, if you have to like do all the fixing in the mastering, then like you should have just done that in the mix. Like ideally, the perfect mix does not need a master, which sounds absurd, but like I mean, I guess, it kind of makes sense. Oh, thank you, Stella. Yo, thank you. I really appreciate that. I get really hypercritical about like my music sometimes. I was tweaking the drums for this song like for freaking ever. FL is very good for mixing. FL, Reaper, anything that's really classifies as a DAW, which is non-destructive to like, your music process and like MP3 and WAV files. Like, unlike maybe like Audacity, which is like very destructive to the files you give it. Like, um, let's see, yeah, mastering is basically loudness, but I really want to get into it with stereo widening, linear phase EQ, mid-side EQ, and clipping. Yeah, but like also, oh, okay, like you mean like intentional clipping, or do you mean like to prevent clipping? Like because there is such thing as like intentional clipping, which can like add style. Um, but also like if you're going to like try to remove clipping, you should try to do it like in the mix. Your master is only as good as your mix. It's true. Oh my gosh, you guys are chatting so fast. I'm like reading all these. Ice cold take. Mastering is dead. Oh man. Oh man. I, you know, as soon as like my friends told me that though, it really like made it less overwhelming to master tracks. I always thought of it as like, the mix is done. Like, dang it, there's still like that second half, which is the mastering, and then that kind of like intimidated me because I'd feel like, I thought I was done. Like I thought I could release it or something, and then I'm like, dang, there's like this other wall. Like if I really want it to be good, I have to master it. You look at like all these YouTubers who are like, stop! I have a lot of things to say about these small comments. Okay, I'm talking more than I can read, I guess. Like, but it's nice to know that like mastering is only like as much effort as you want to put into it. Most of the effort goes into the mix. AI is killing. Really? I've only seen like mixing, like in composition tools with AI, but you're saying like AI is like there's mastering tools for it too. Hmm. I did use like I think I did have a stream once. I forgot to, dang, I forgot to upload that VOD. I'm mad. That one was an interesting stream. I'll have to revisit that. I used a tool called Ava. That was a Audacity is, it's not bad. It's not that bad, Stella. I caught that. I saw that. There's this AI tool called Ava that does like AI mastering, or not mastering, sorry, AI mixing and composition. It can literally invent like any sort of like genre of music, and it has like its own like kind of digital audio workstation built into it, but it's not very robust. Um, but the fact that it even allows you to is kind of scary, and the fact you can even export like the MIDI and stuff means like you can, that's actually pretty valuable because then you can just put your own like instruments onto it, and then you can, if the samples sound bad, you can make it sound real if you have the MIDI. But you'd also have to use like your own techniques too. It's just that FL Studios, TPAM, it's just that FL Studios workflow is different from like Reaper, Ableton, Pro Tools. Some people will dislike how FL Studio is laid out because I mean, FL Studio started as like a toy. In fact, I think that's why I suspect why it's used so much for hip hop. Um, you go on r/FL Studio on Reddit, and it's just there's a lot of hip hop. Like there's just a lot of posted hip hop and trap, and it's because it started out as like a beat maker. It was like a toy when it first, and then it evolved to be super robust that it became a full-on digital audio workstation. But I'd say that like the drum the drum pattern and like the drum creating capabilities on FL is very good compared to other DAWs. So I see it used a lot for hip hop. It's also it is good to learn a lot of DAWs. Except Pro Tools. What do you mean? Even that one's good to learn because like you never know like I mean I guess if you have a home studio, like, but you never know. Like, if you were to go to a studio, right? If you needed to rent it out to studio, like, they only may have like certain software, or like if you're collabing with someone, you may like, you may need to create like a collaborative project. Actually, Pro Tools allows you to do that, and two people can work on the project at the same time. It's cool. It's saved in the cloud. It's actually really nice, and I don't know if two people can actually work on it at the same time, but it's saved like in the cloud. So like it saves like for the next person who's trying to use it or trying to open it. I make lo-fi, so FL is perfect. Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's great. Making lo-fi, man. If you do that, like you have it good. Lo-fi, I feel is like a not very intense, like it's not a very intense process. It's not a very intense like type of music. It can be in how creative you decide to make it, but do I have my background music on? I always forget to. Oh no. Wait, where's all my other audio channels? Wait, what? Ever That's weird. I'll have to check that later. I'm missing. Oh, the stream's working, so we're good. Learn Pro Tools just in case you have to talk to an old person who knows music. There you go. That's the spirit, Saren. In case you have to talk to old people. That's why I watch cable to relate to my family. I barely watch cable. I don't even watch cable. I don't even know why we still have it. We have a landline phone. I don't even know why we need it. It's stuck in analog ideas. Not designed for open workflow. What does that mean? Like, oh, I mean, I kind of get it actually, because like the mixer channels, you have to specify whether if it's an aux input or whether it's an instrument or whether you have to like, it's so stingent. It's so like strict on like what, like each mixer channel, like what you're allowed to put. I kind of get that. It's like, why can't it just be whatever? Why do you have to specify that it's like why do you have to specify it's vocals or aux? How many ways are there to organize a song in FL? Yes. Yes, Saren. You can organize it. We can just go through it. I argue that like FL Studio's open workflow can kind of become a nightmare itself because it's like you can organize it. There's like three different volume knobs. Like there's like three different pitch knobs for like every single instrument. It's like which one do you even choose to use? Like I want to think about what I actually mean when I ask this. Do you live with your mom? uh what do you actually mean? The answer is yes. I mean, yes. She's interrupted me a couple of times in streams. She's allowed to. She kind of has a right to. I will never refuse my mom from ever. Yes, I know I don't live with Bloss. Yes, I live with Bloss. We live under the same roof. I am her cat that you hear in the background of her streams sometimes. But yeah, I will never interrupt my mom interrupting me. Usually it's more important than whatever I'm doing anyways. I'm like, wow, she's like telling me things. That's like any vocal communication between us. I usually it's like, oh, I should have known that. Yeah, I definitely should have done my tax. I definitely should have done my taxes. You're right, mom. Yeah, yeah, you're right. I didn't call for jury duty. I should really, you think 6 months later is like too late to call back? how do you, how do you remove a recording to a new mixer track mid song in Pro Tools? I thought, so, remove a recording to a new mixer track. It's not even like the recording is like attached to the mixer, isn't it? Yeah, you can, of course, dude. TPAM, the command to get the Discord link is exclamation point Discord. And it's also in my bio. The link. The link. No, Tantalus, no, it was complete. Look, I bought my software. I am not a felon. And that's actually a fact. I do own all of my software. Ever since my hard drive died. I she can't tell me what to do. Just don't tell Blossom that. I'm literally telling Blossom that. I'm literally gonna tell her to tell you something to do when this stream ends. I may do like a Pro Tools like stream maybe one of these days. I have Ableton. I just haven't gotten a chance to use it. And Ableton is really nice. I've seen videos on it and like just how much more it makes sense compared to FL Studio. Because in Ableton, like one mixer track is one like is one like it's one thing is one thing is one thing. Like there's no multiple things. Like FL Studio has a lot of redundancy that like and I'll show you. So like this is gonna get weird. Okay, hold on. Don't look at me. Okay. So if you go to here, your channel rack, a channel is not the same as like a mixer track or a track. Like a channel is not a track. In Ableton, a channel and a track are like the same thing. They're like synonyms. But like in FL Studio, like you have to route these each of these you have to route them to like a number on the mixer for it to actually output. And you have to do that like manually. That's a manual thing. That is something I don't think you have to do in Ableton. There's also like for every channel, there's a volume knob and a panning knob, right? But in the mixer, there's also volume and there's also panning. This is dumb. I don't get it. I don't use these. Well, clearly it looks like some of them are tweaked. No, these aren't tweaked. It's just an optical illusion. If you look at all of them, they look all different, but they're all the same. They're all the same. 3 different pitch knobs have a real purpose. You think so? Because in here, we can just go to the... Guys, I pay for my software. I pay for my software. Hold on. Splice, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Guys, I pay subscription for Splice. Hold on. There. There. Stella, you're in a whole new world. A whole new world. I do karaoke streams sometimes. You guys should go. So here's what I'm going to do. I can't show all of the song because that would be cheating. No, that I want to hide some of it intentionally because this will be used for something that's coming up, and I want to customize kind of like each little section. And Stella's is the easiest one to think of because, well, your sounds, the sounds that you use in like your BGM and stuff are like easy. Very easy. Like the flute. So here is this Mario Kart. It's we've made it this long, we haven't even heard it yet. So this is the Mario Kart beat. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go all the way down here and I'm gonna create some new stuff. The Nintendo waiting room. What is the waiting room? That like a Switch or a Wii or like GameCube or like is that a game? Thank you. Yeah, I spent a lot of time on it. Probably way too much time. So I'm gonna call this flute. Maybe one, why not? Twice, you already have access to my computer. Why are you asking? So I'm going to try to look for. So I know that Contact, the factory library, has a flute that I actually like to use. All right, Saren. Thank you for coming, bro. Oh no! No, Stella, no! That's terrible. No. Well, I'm sorry for your ears. So let's see. If I go to a flute is like a woodwind, but it's dumb because it's like not because it doesn't have a reed. So let me bring out my keyboard. So I'm gonna try to think of like Stella. I immediately think of your BGM that you once had that inspired the summer BGM, right? It was like da 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 da. It was in 3/4, which makes that difficult. Da 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 na 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 na. I don't know. I just wanted to like see, and it doesn't necessarily have to be that melody, but what's important to me is that the sample is like sounds like your aesthetic, and I may or may not even cut other instruments. I gotta like listen and kind of like idea make. You know, there was this I did make this voice memo actually. Let me see if you guys can hear this. Yes, I rely on voice memos often. Yes, tell me. Tell me everything, Stella. This is your chance to influence, like your section, actually, like your section of the song. Full moon. Oh shoot. Okay, wait. Voice memes. Voice mimosas. Yes. Wait, let me listen to this. Let me also make sure Spotify's muted so that I don't get flagged. Okay, good. It is. Dude, mimosa sounds so good. Ice blend the blended. I've never listened to Full Moon Lullaby. I've listened to some Porter Robinson. I actually haven't gotten to listen to him haven't gotten to dedicatedly listen to him yet. I've only heard like a couple of songs and I've liked every couple that I've listened to. What was it? Porter Robinson. Porter Robinson. And then, oh, snip tool. What's going on in here? It was based on Pokemon Diamond Pearl nighttime town themes. Oh, I love those. I love those themes. Oh, dudes. Yes, you need to hear the entirety of Nurture album. It's 10 out of 10. That's ironic that he has a Nurture album, considering that a lot of his like songs are about like being lonely and like having to go away. It's like it's like I think immediately of I think immediately of Everything Goes On and Shelter. What kind of Nurture is that? He's just gone. He's just gone, dude. Wait, let me listen to this song. So, what is it? Full Moon Lullaby. Full Moon. I have just too many tabs. Full. Where is it? Why isn't it showing up? I guess, is it in Nurture? Let me check. Do I gotta YouTube this? I can't find it. Let me YouTube it. Kid's just face down in the Nurture. Just face down in the flowers. I love that. Yeah. Stella, did you give me your hose? In addition to heaves? The heaves and hoves. Okay, let me mute Google, or yeah, because that will definitely go through. Okay, let me listen. Da, da, da. Mm-mm. Oh, okay. So they're racist. That makes sense. I understand. Collab with Wednesday Campanella. Camp. Oh. I like this. I think my headphones don't do it justice. My headphones are terribly not balanced. That bass synth. I don't think I own like a physical album of anything. I'm not a big collector of things. I think what I do collect is like compasses for no apparent reason. I don't know. Compasses are kind of cool. Like, I'm just like, it's online. Why do I need the physical album? And then even then, if I did like decide to collect albums, I'd have one album. So it's like, so like if I were to display it, it'd just be like the one. until I buy more, right? But it's like I feel like there's not much like I love the most because I'm old. Lol. Nah, you're not old. You're not old. You're young in spirit. Uh, true. Fair. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I need to stop paying for Apple Music, to be honest, because I need to transfer all those songs to Spotify because they go away if you stop like paying the subscription. So that's honestly fair. So do you want something like this, the Full Moon Lullaby on your section, Stella, or do you want something like the BGM? Because I could do something probably like this. Maybe. I could try. Okay. This is very drastic differently. This is a drastic difference. Let's see. Oh, I'm already thinking of something. So also let me look at that melody again. That might be more for Blossom's section. The one that I had in the voice memo. I don't hit the notes, but somehow my brain knows what notes I try to hit. Show us your riffs, music wizard. Ah! So that just sounds like Next Color Planet again. Let's see. Let me just like experiment with something. Hold on. So piano roll. What key is this in? Let me just look at the chords if I want to reference what key it's in. Where be they? I can't hear anything. Why can't I hear anything? It's a stupid troubleshooting. Okay, let me copy this. Copy. Flute. This is the weird FL Studio workflow that I'm talking about. Is that control? I don't know what I just did. I did something. I exited something. There you go. One more octave. Okay. That's the root. Okay, so it's in the key of B. This is dang B. That's tough. So okay. I almost feel like I accidentally mute myself sometimes. Okay. Da, 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 da. Okay. Hmm. Oh, yeah, I don't know why that happens. So no, there is like a super static sometimes, and I don't know why that is. I don't know why that happens. It's when I like play music for an extended period of time. Is it still playing? I don't know what that is or why it is. I PC lag? I don't think so. I have a I need to update my specs in the bio actually. I have a I have a Ryzen 9 5900. I could be and I don't even think it could be internet. I have the latency like set so that it's like it prioritizes like the stream quality than it does the chat. My activity monitor. No. What was that again? Oh, I do. Yeah. I do have like the activity. I have like what was that again? Oh, I do. Yeah. I do have like the activity. It's just me. Like, guys, it's me from the past. I'm so naive. Oh, look how stupid I sound. It's just me. Guys, it's me from the past. Okay, we're not doing that. Yeah, I can't hear it though. Not on my end. Like I don't hear the static. I know the stream hears the static, so I have to like figure out why that's the case. Why it does that. I wonder if it has to do like with how I'm routing it through voice meter. There's probably like it's probably a symptom of like an incorrect like routing. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's weird. It's weird. Let's see. I need to reference your YouTube channel. Hold on. Stella Aurora. I have to go back to the past. I have to go back to your very first dots. Go back like a year ago. Having a meltdown over Clodshire. I still love that. The old cringe. Yes. No, not. Oh, even older. Oh, this is old model stuff. Oh. Ah, here we go. Perfect. Okay. Yeah. I like this a lot. That would just be one element out of probably many that would be used, but hey, I don't know. Let's try it. Let's just like, let me just like put it down. Or, oh, let's just out of curiosity. I have to experiment a little bit with these new ideas. I kind of have to because I don't fully have like an idea in my head. But let me take the trumpet part and so these falls you don't hear, so I'll get rid of them. And it sounds kind of still sounds kind of like um it sounds kind of like ancient, and I may or may not want it to sound like that. We'll see. Let's just use that as a base. What else? What else? What else? Oh, you had a right. A xylophone. Right. Of course. Naturally. These may or may not be like the final sounds. I just need to see what works. So woodwind, strings, percussion. This would fall under like this thingy, this little doodad. Let's just put it in the same. Okay, maybe not a xylophone. Like some kind of chimes, some kind of bell. Right. Like a glockenspiel. Whatever the heck. Oh my gosh, that's so sweet. That's so sweet. I root for glockenspiel. Yeah, what is it, T-Pam? I love to give advice. And if you also have any more questions too, I'm definitely happy to answer now too. But I also have a music channel too in the Discord where I love to listen to people's stuff and give them feedback. Or just listen. If you guys don't want feedback, I won't give it. Like if you just want me to see stuff too. Like Wait, I kind of like that. Ideas come to me when I don't want them to. Hold on. Let's start with this. Okay. Trying to sidechain kick multiple tracks. This is what I'm doing. I'm sending a kick to a compressor auxiliary input. Okay. And sending each track that I want compressed to a bus with the compressor on it. Problem is doubling the audio, and I can't gain stage each track now because if I do, the dry uncompressed audio will play if I try moving the faders up. It's okay if you don't know. I just can't find anything on how to fix it, so I'm super tired. Is this on Pro Tools? A Reaper. Oh gosh. Okay, so trying to sidechain multiple tracks. Here's what I'm doing. I think I kick to a bus with the compressor on it. Okay, I see. So you're trying to so you send all of those to the bus. That makes sense. The compressor that you will use the sidechain. It's doubling the audio. Um, it's doubling the audio of everything that you send to that track, to that bus. Oh, that makes sense. Those kind of all work similarly. So you okay. No, that makes sense. So what's doubling? All of the instruments you put to the bus. Because the bus and the original track is playing at the same time. So in FL Studio, what we can do is we can take any of these and you see how it's like routed to the master. We can actually just unclick that and then that sound doesn't go to the master. If I wanted it to go to a different channel, it'd be this. But in the case of Reaper and maybe like Pro Tools, you guys have something different probably. You guys don't have like this visual thing. You can do what's called like a send instead of like, or I don't know. Maybe you guys do have something like this in Reaper, but I don't know. But yeah, somehow you want it to not go out through the master again. And there's probably, you can, so what you can do is you can send signals so that even though like the track is like muted, it will still come out of like this like channel. I think like in FL Studio we have a plugin called, and in another plugin it's called like a send. It's like a send. All DAWs have it. FL Studio, it's in the form of a plugin, which is weird, but some DAWs have it like on the tracks themselves. Like on the actual mixer track itself sometimes, like if it were Pro Tools, but you do wherever the send is. I mean, I could probably even give an example right now. So if I go to, I'm literally blind. Send. And if I route this to maybe whatever that number was, 6054. 65, I think. Yeah. If I route this to like 65. And then what I would do is I would send it to, I could send it to, so if I went into the plugin, I would send it to just a different track. See, I would select pre-fader for the send. Also, I don't have anything like that to my knowledge because I tried ghost kicks. Couldn't figure out how to have the audio playing and affecting the compressor without playing the audio in Logic. There's sending to the master bus that you can disable. So it's kind of like muting, but the audio is still playing and affecting the compressor. Yeah, so like yeah, that's kind of what you want. You want it to still play, but you want the signal to affect the compressor, but you don't want it to play out the master. I kind of get that. But I select pre-fader for the send. I'm not sure. So you can see now though, because I sent it, so I sent the signal to 66. I can actually, so for 65, I can actually like uncheck this now. This channel will not play out through the master, but I'm sending it to 66 and that is playing out to the master. So it'll still play. That's what sends are good for. Something like that. And somehow that's different from just me. I don't know what the difference between like just, I could literally just do the same thing. Like I don't even need the send. I don't even really need the plugin in FL Studio. It's kind of pointless. I can literally just route it here and then, oh no, it wouldn't send the signal if it's muted. Okay, so it needs that plugin to send. So that's the beauty of that send plugin, is even if it's muted, like, I mean, this still kind of works though. It's just not playing out of this one. That's weird, but yeah. Actually, I'll keep it on this track though, because I do need to mix it. Also, Stella's section is going to be probably not this one. I think this is, yeah, this is going to be Stella's section, I think, over here. go. You got it. What did you have to do? Ah, okay. Okay. Yeah, there's like a difference between pre and post, but I kind of don't get it sometimes. I think using the plugin is some kind of like using the plugin is different for some reason. I know that doing it through this UI is like pre or post, and then doing it through the plugin is a different version. It's probably one or the other. And it's why you get that weird like difference. It almost accomplishes the same thing, but like not quite. Like it's like the order in which the plugins are applied, and also like when the mute is in effect and stuff like that. Like it's kind of interesting. Oh. Hold on. It's going to be a pseudo master. Every fader of every track will affect that bus instead of the main master bus. Yeah, honestly not sure. If it makes sense to you, that's all that matters. I need to like look into it myself. It's like some of those like music like producer concepts that I haven't like read up on in a while. No, you're good. You're good. I hope I was able to help at all. I'm glad we could solve it. Or I didn't. I feel like I didn't do much. But sweet. I need more notes. Let's get this bread, dude. Da. Let's see. Da. I'm getting a text. I can see it, and it's important. It's probably about doing worship. and Emily down to Jonas freaking brother. Wait, what? What? I might be down. Wait, what? I didn't read the whole thing. I just saw Jonas Brothers in the text. And are you down? And I'm just like, I think I'm down. Whatever it is, and Jonas Brothers related, I'm down. I should be down. Stop! Angel, yeah, stop! Wait, are you guys watching together? MG, hi. Hi, Overcooked Enchilada, first time chatter. Welcome to the stream. Oh yeah, you're not feeling well. That's right. Oh no, but you also have that concert coming up. What are you gonna do? I don't know. You've been out and about when you've not been your best. You're tough, but I don't know. I don't know why getting sick is the threshold. I don't understand what. I think you'll be better in like 2 days. One day? That's tomorrow, isn't it? Oh, let's get some Tylenol. And I don't know. I hope you'll be okay. Hopefully it's just something small just because you just got back from camp. And you're just like your body's weak at the moment, recovering. What? You were wanting Tylenol like so much though. You took 3 ibuprofen, not 2. You took the prescription amount. And nobody takes up to the prescription amount. Also, sorry if I just like this uplifting music's just gonna come out of nowhere sometimes while we're talking about your sickness and your suffering. It's just like I'm really sorry to hear that. This is fine. This is yeah, but did you get the same text? Jonas Brothers in September. I might go see them. I might go see them. I'm so down. Like there are like concerts I'm definitely not down to go to because I'm an introvert and want to stay closeted and want to just stay inside because I can entertain myself through all my video games and my FL Studio and my video games. And did I mention my video games? But I know who the Jonas Brothers are. Like it's finally like it's like a group that I well then again like I guess I wouldn't go if I wasn't invited to. Usually when I get invited to concerts, it's just like some obscure like band like for King and Country or something. Stella, do you know For King and Country? I can't take myself seriously with this. Yeah, I freaking when I went to Fish Fest, we saw them and they did like the little drummer boy. That was so sick. I filmed so much of that. They did so many good ones. They did a little bit of shoulders, a little bit of shoulders, a little bit of hands, shoulders, knees, and toes. You know. and they did Joy. I choose joy. That one's good. I love that one. Yeah, back when I was young, my eyes were full of life. Da 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 da. I move at the speed of light. Feels like the cycle never stops. Feels like it's never gonna. Gotta get that fire back in my bones before my heart turns into stone. So somebody please pass the megaphone. I shouted on the count of 3. Yeah, that one's good. That one's so good. Dun, dun, dun. Uh, what do I want to do for this? Oh, ooh. Maybe that would sound really good if you could like scoop the flute. Scoop the flute. Scoop diddy whoop. Like da 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 da. Like that'd be so funky for a flute. Scoop the flute. I gotta let the creative juices flow just a little bit. Let me envision. Oh no, it sounds even closer to the BGM now. I hate. Let's stick with that. Hold on, I kind of like that. Ooh, I like that. Chromatic. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Du-du-du-du-du-du-du. Make these all the same. I'll just make them all the same hardness for now. Da-da-da-da-da. Da, da, da. Why does that remind me of the? Why does that remind me of the Cantina song? Da, 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 da. I just my brain. I don't know why it goes the way it goes. Da, da, da. The soundtrack to Made in Abyss? No, I have not. I have not. Was it Made in Abyss? That was a good one. I'm high fiving myself for that. That was legit. Riff, you're so funny. Oh my gosh. No, I've not. Sorry. I almost doxed myself. Kevin Penkin. Oh my gosh, I love that last name. Penkin. It's really fascinating. Oh, really? Made in Abyss. Made in Abyss. Original. Kevin Penkin. Let's see the top one. Wait. The art looks familiar. Is that the gruesome anime? Is that the anime I think it is? Is it? I hear it's intense from the memes. Just the OST. I like it. Kind of sounds like something you might hear in Legend of Zelda, but at least the Made in Abyss one, this one. You can't recommend it, just the soundtrack. Understandable. It's kind of like how you wish that you could recommend Kanye's music only without the Kanye. But even the music has not been very good. Well, I used to like Stella. You know what's weird, and I find it kind of weird, is that my favorite genre used to be psychological horror. Maybe not like the kind of like, maybe not totally horrific, but like psychological genre. Maybe not necessarily horror. Like, I think Evangelion kind of falls into that. Psychopaths falls into that. Stuff that like questions sanity. Not necessarily horror. Dude, I like horror too, Stella. Nobody knows this. Nobody. I try to get people to like. I don't try very hard apparently, but like I want to watch scary movies like in October and stuff, but like nobody I know is ever down to do it. Like I always went to like, I always went like, we went to like a lake house one time. I went to a lake house with friends like in October, and we went as like a getaway for, from like from like school, and like we were all planning to play the Resident Evil 7. And guess who was the only one who ended up playing it? Me, because everyone else chickened out. We need to. We need to. I kind of am very fascinated by like horror. Like, and like the rules of like the world, right? Like that's why I've seen some of the Insidious movies. It's been like long enough that I kind of don't remember them, but like I like Insidious like because there's like rules to like what goes on, and like there is a way that you can like combat like whatever anomaly or whatever like bad cred is happening, you know. Is it I also like I, I also don't quite know like I also don't quite know where like biblically like goes, because like everything, anything that's fiction, right, is like, just because like, I don't know, some like, horror will portray certain things, right? And like, and I'll know it's fiction, but it's like I wonder like at what point is the threshold between like what's an appropriate fiction and what's not. Hey, Black Guy, welcome. I am making a I am making a song right now that I'm kind of customizing certain parts to it. It's like I've been told it sounds kind of like Mario Kart. And here, I'll play some of it. I'm trying to work out like a flute part. The melody here definitely kind of changes some of the vibe. It kind of, I think, uses like a different mode in the scale or something like that. Like it's. Ooh, okay, yeah, please do. I will listen to them. But yeah, we're already, Black Guy. We're already talking about horror, and it's not even like October yet. And not only that, like this music is the complete opposite energy of whatever we're talking about. It's just. So yeah, I like Insidious. That was a good movie. I really like how horrific it is. I really enjoy just the sheer amount of gore in the Saw movies. It's just like so out of pocket, like. But I actually don't like the Saw movies. That was a complete lie. This is not a type of genre. It's not even a creative kind of horrific. That's just like Gore is different from horror. Some horror like doesn't. Some horror movies are like classified as horror, and they're really not horror. They just are super gory, and I hate it. And they're like, I love violence. Ooh. Woo. Let me see what this sounds like with the Glockenspiel. Jack would know the right way to pronounce that. Yes, Gorefest, Slasher, yeah. But even like all of them kind of have like jump scares, right? But like it's kind of like the commonality between them. That's like the only commonality between them. I mean, well, even like horror can have like gore, right? But like it's not like the focus, you know? I like psychological. I like the psych. I like I like horror that gives you the pieces to put together in your head and doesn't tell you like things. And if you figure it out yourself, that's like even creepier. Like when it implies things, and it's like because then that's actually genius. That's like genius because then your mind like fills in the details of like what happened or like and it's like it's kind of honestly it's kind of like a lazy way I guess because they're not going into the detail but it's like a lazy way to like get the audience to think and then they don't have to like they don't have to it's like oh like they're like, like you don't have to know what happened you just have to see the aftermath and it's just like oh oh like your brain will just put it together your brain that's still in you it's on it's with the glockenspiel. So if I were to, I'd probably turn this down. So it'd probably be more like vibey. I probably won't do that end part. I'll probably da da da. This will just give me an idea. I'm just gonna keep this like this. This will kind of be like a catalyst for like other ideas. It's not, I don't want to make this set in stone, but I'm gonna listen. So what I'll do is if I leave it like this, I will come back to it and I will have like ideas for like correction. Like I feel like there's like a different part of my brain that's good at correcting than it is like to make something that's original. And when I hear an idea, I'll have to hear it like later when like I have my objective brain again. I may even add like maybe even other effects. I don't know. That could be just the extent. Who knows? Like it depends on what I'm satisfied with. And I don't know if I'm satisfied with this yet, or I haven't decided if I am. So after you is Stitches. Stitch. So also gotta think of what to do for Jackal's section. Let me listen to that voice memo again. So this That's the note that I'm thinking of. Let me see. Oh wait. This is totally like retconning the original. You should do the sax for your Blossom. You're an absolute freaking mad lad. There's stop. Wait. I would just improvise sax. You're right. That's literally all that I need to do. I third the sax. I third it. No, you're absolutely right. I'm gonna do that. I'm 100% gonna do that. It's possible. It's totally possible. I can make it sound good enough. Hopefully. I'll have to come up with like some kind of melody or some kind of like something. Can share what? Share what with the group? The You mean the song? Because I did. Oh, the model, the model. Now Stella's keeping that under wraps. She doesn't trust us. Stella, like I thought you could trust me. I thought we were friends. I'm gonna guilt trip you so hard. I thought Stella. But what about the friendship and the memories that we shared together? What was it? I showed you my VTuber model when you made it for me. Is that not enough? I love doing this. And you have the audacity to say that you want to keep secrets from me and declare it? I thought secrets were secrets. I'm not supposed to know that people have secrets, because then what's the point of secrets if people know you have secrets? A secret hint word. I feel like it could very much. It depends on what that word is. You better be careful because that could very much. One word could very much just reveal the entirety of the concept. Can I guess the secret word? Low key? Like, if there's a word that could describe it, I kind of want to see if I can guess it. Does it have to do with the word bunny? You could probably DM me that answer, but but it's definitely something I think could be like more incorporated. Maybe, maybe not. Still send me the art you have of your VTuber. Yeah, you're even keeping it from your own sister. That's kind of sus. I think I'm done mixing. I'm too tired. Understandable. T-Pam. Understandable. Well, dude, you made it. You made it this. You made it until you retired. That's dedication. Usually, I find that honorable because like not a lot of people have the passion to kind of like extend themselves like past certain hours to do things. How many arts do you need? It's taking so much energy to gain stage. You don't have to gain stage too hard. It's less effort if you do even more. Like if you lower it even more. I don't know. Like the more the better. Oh yeah, Stella, if you saw any of the texts, each VTuber gets 14 seconds. 14 seconds of intro. I usually set like my for like my game staging, I kind of set everything, I try to make everything around like 15 decibels. Is that decibels? Um I find that like ceiling or like threshold like gives me a lot of like room to gain stage, and then certain things I'll want louder and certain things I'll decide I'll want louder, and it will give me a good enough room to mix later on. I'm kind of liking this again, like more. Okay. Plus, I need to add like more articulation and like a little bit of rhythmic variation, and also just change some stuff up for that. Let me think. Okay, so my section will just be a section. So that I can think about later. That's tough. I'll have to ask Stitches, see what kind of song she likes. A section. Yeah. It's the noise I associate with the waving thing. All right, Stella, thanks for tuning in. You guys were up late. I appreciate it. Night. You know the artist I'm Gone. How do I describe him? He's a hip hop and plunger phonics artist that uses a lot of downsampling in video game and anime samples. Not very Christian, but I enjoy it. There's this one sort of emo trap track he made that I'm going for. I don't know the artist I'm Gone. Sounds like they're not there. Terrible joke. But hip hop plunger phonics. Never heard of plunger phonics. Never heard of that. That like a genre? Oh my goodness. Best 12. I don't even know what sample I'd want to do for Stitches. I'll have to just Google it. Here, I'll pull it up for later. Interesting. Maybe it'll be something I've heard before. I'm trying to see. Hmm. I need to like idea make again. Let's see. What would Stitches do? Well, what is typical of a stuffed animal that plays Paper Mario? Maybe some effects. Let me look at maybe some, yeah, let me look at some folly. Maybe she'll have like a, what if I did like a metal pots? What if I did like a section that was like, what if I did a section that was like very, like had different like effects, but that, I don't know. I really like this effect. Oh no, Blossom, what have you done? What have you done? I have a stair sample. People literally falling off the stairs to get these? This is the noisiest freaking staircase I've ever heard in my life. I forgot to turn back on the AC. Now it's too hot to sleep. No! You could still turn it on. I'll have it on while you're not awake or while you're not asleep. Oh no. Oh no! No! Well, you don't work, right? I hope. Can't you just sleep in? Can you sleep in? That's the best. Ah, yeah. Plus, you're like inland. It's like really hot, probably where you are. Like really hot. The bed is a frying pan, and you are the egg. I possum. What is it? Possum stir fry. This is the best. I eat. I need to think of more ideas ahead of time. Leaves. Other than maybe coins? I don't know. An effect is not going to be. An effect is not going to define what Stitches' section would sound like. Oh, but maybe a whole change in the drums, maybe. Hold on. Oh, thank you, T-Pam. Are you heading to bed? Ah, that was good to have you, man. Thank you so much for coming. And Bloodbrain, thank you. Welcome, first time. So, well, I've made a lot. So I have like a trumpet section, uh, and I've just kind of voiced it how. Bloodbrain, thank you for the follow, dude. I have like these trumpets that I'm kind of treating as like a synthesizer. I have it like combined with white noise. I have like different parts of the section. Kind of like a jazz like kind of like composition, and then I have like a saw synth that I like to use. Let me see, where's that? That's like one layer. That's the trumpets, and then I have like that's like the trumpets really like carry I think this entire piece. But then there's like it's really it's a lot to say. It's like how do you make this? Well, that's a complicated question. There's a lot that goes into making it. It's just different combination of pads and stuff. But I could tell you my inspiration was a song called "Next Colored Planet" by Hoshimachi Suisei. She is another VTuber who does music, makes music, and a lot of the style is based on her song. So it mimics a lot of techniques. So I'm thinking here, maybe actually Stitches could have like a little like folly, a little like an interesting beat. Something like a little more artificial, right? Something a little more, that's the word, that's the aesthetic, artificial. Because she's a stuffed animal. So I can make the beat sound like it's kind of out of like artificial stuff. I think the important part is to get rid of the kick because that changes the groove. And then I may still even do like a melody for her too. I like this one. Should I add it down here? I guess. I guess I'll add everything that's additional down here. Okay, but let's make it a... Should I make it a pattern? Now I'll just make it... Stella. And we'll just call it flute. We'll call this what? Bell? Let's route that to 66. Let's add like some reverb to it. Add some reverb. I already kind of like how it sounds. I could, you know what? Maybe I'll compress it. Let's try it. Maybe. Yeah, I like the bells. Oh, I love this. I love this sample. Let me do like let's see. Jingle. Make this a pattern. Yeah. No, this sounds like very cute. Like I think Stitches like could have like something like attached to her that sounds like this. You know what I mean? Like, oh my god, this one's cute. I wanna use this. Oh, I'll do both. Okay, let's try that. Yeah. Let's experiment a little bit. 67. Yeah, I don't think I like this. I don't like that anymore. Whatever the bell was. Oh yeah. The Let's see what else. Cheese grater. You ever hear a cheese grater or something like that? Okay, let's do this. Let's do clang. Let's do the clang. Let's attach it to 66. Hmm. Let's get rid of the hi-hat. And we'll do like a new type of hi-hat, something that's like very something very fast. I may have some loops too. Actually curious, what do I have here? Pop? No, I want a full loop. Let's need a hi-hat loop. I think I have what I'm. What is this 132? I mean, even this might groove. That's interesting. I'm curious. I'm curious about this. Let's get rid of the, should we get rid of the shaker too? Oh, I like this. I like this a lot. Put this on 68. Hi-hat, stitches. What was this number? 68? Yeah. That's already very bright, which is good. Oh, I know what I want to do. Clang. And then which sample is this? Dun, dun, dun. Naki, hey, welcome. I think I know what I want to do for this part. Hold on. Let me instead of doing this. So instead of doing these, Nagi, thank you. Thanks for the follow. Wait, that's interesting. It never said that this was your first time chat. So you've been here before. Thank you. Oh. I'll do dun, 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 dun. Wow, that's drastically different. You know what? Let's bring the kick back in. Just that sounds so freaking cool. Okay, Stitches has got a really good section. Okay. Oh, that's drastically different. That's so. It sounds really nice going into it, but somehow not quite going out of it, which is actually very interesting. I get that a lot, Nagi. Ah, dang, it grooves so well that like it going back to the original beat, it sounds like it sounds so good going into it. Yeah, the which which Super Mario level just like yes, the Super Mario level. Just yes. All Super Mario. Ooh, a little spoiler there. A little spoiler there. Okay, this could be compressed for sure. Hold on. Just to be a little more full. Let me see. Compressor. And then got on my foot. Oh, I thought that was just a Oh, I thought that was what the dancing emoji was. Was cat on your foot because of making music, but it was actually your cat actually on your foot. Cat's got your feet. Your cats ever try to bite your ankles? Did they like my cat tries to like bite my legs sometimes just because I don't know why. She thinks we're playing and I'm like, I just walked by. That's probably fine. Actually, maybe. Do I like the compressor or not? It's bite time. That changes that just changes it drastically. That's crazy. Maybe I'll just make the entire last section that. Might just be maybe that's just how I do the last two stanzas, I guess. So okay, so the thing is the thing about this hi-hat, they give they give attention to the offbeat. So like essentially now you have like extra, because you have now like that extra section. Okay, I'm thinking of like the nature of that drum beat, right? So now you have like extra, not movement, but like extra rhythm. So now you have like the offbeats just as powerful as the onbeats, because you have the ba, ba, ba. So at first you were grooving to ba, ch, ba, ch, ch, ba, ch, ba, ch, ch. That was the groove. And then it kind of double times it. It's like, which grooves, but it's a different groove. So then when you go back to just the you can't really go back to it unless you can transition to it. What if I remove this again? I mean, it could do that. If I just remove the kick drum, but I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I should. I mean, it grooves, you know, I should just keep it in just because it sounds so freaking cool. What else did I take out for this? The shaker? Too much, I wonder. Down. Oh, shoot. You're so right. But that would just make it way better for the last people. Then again, that's kind of good because then they're last. It gets more interesting as it goes on. Yeah, wait. What if I add each of these? Like, what if I add each of these each time? So wait. Hold on. Let's start with this. Let's do this. What's it? Whoop. Kinda. I think I want a different clang though. Something else. Like something else. Some kind of percussion thing. Not a shaker. Wood block, maybe? Let's do kick. Let's do another kick pattern. Clone, and we'll call this kick name 2. We'll do another kick pattern just for this. Ah, you make music? What? I remind you, so do you not make music anymore, Nagi? Or do you still produce? What is this? No. No. Okay, let me just hear what it sounds like. Nah. Just get rid of that. I'm not even using that. Yeah, I don't really feel that. I don't know. Oh no, you're good. No, no spam. There's no spam there. That's cool. Funk, dude. That's interesting. What do you make it on? That's an interesting genre to get into. I like funk for the memes. I don't know if I'd actually produce it. Just because I have so many other things that I like want to make before I get into funk. It sounds good with. So the thing is this like clank sounds really good with this like hi-hat, but when it's just like the clank, it sounds out of place. I wonder if there's any, oh, you know, let me see if there's any interesting percussion loops. These aren't very great. Just out of curiosity. Just wanna see how this sounds. I'm not very good at percussive loops, or I'm not very good at making my own. Ooh. Something that sounds weird. Let's try this. First Stretch Pro. How would this sound? Which one? This one? You're talking about this one? Right, the first one, right, that I posted. I think it was one of these 141s. Maybe this one? Nah, I don't know if it was this one, but I want to try this one. Just out of curiosity. That sounds so weird. Interesting. It did sound better. No, yeah, that one that I just removed, yeah, that one did sound good, but it's kind of like I don't want to. I'm looking for like kind of a certain type of sound, like something that sounds very like kind of artificial, kind of sounds like I don't know. mean, I kind of like this. What's this one again? Let me add it to like a track so I can solo it. 69. Nice. Oh, that's why it sounds so good. Yeah, it does sound really good. Sure. Okay, is there like a certain point though that I'm just not hearing the other drums though? So it's possible. I'm not really mixing this right now. So what may end up be happening is that it's probably drowning out other drums. Pre-EQ drum where you predict their each other without listening to a single lip of them. Be brave. Hey, welcome Daydream. Pre-EQ drum where you predict they'll shine through each other without listening to a single loop of them. Wait. Shine through each other without listening. I'm not quite understanding what you mean, Daydream. Just pre-EQ it in my brain. Oh, whack. That sounds interesting. Don't know if I want the kicks to be there. What's this? Why is it all the way over here? Oh, it was an accident. Yeah, that adds a lot of busyness. No, I wasn't out there for very long. I think I just added it, or it's been. Kids, let's see. No, we're good. Usually when I export this, I'm pretty much doing this because I'm not even I'm not even using the first parts here. This was like concept, and then I ended up putting it in like this section. Why I still keep these? I don't know. I could straight up get rid of them, but I'm just it's my brain. I don't argue with my brain. My brain argues with me. I don't argue with it. Well, yeah. So actually, it's interesting that you mentioned that you bring it up. So, yeah, each section, like every section here is like this section, this section. They're all different parts, and I'm trying to customize each one to sound a little different from each other, or to have like a certain theme. So this is like more dreamy. This one's supposed to sound more like, the word I'm going for is artificial. Like it's supposed to sound like it belongs to a VTuber who is a stuffed animal and is very like I don't know. So I wanted it to sound like maybe there was like some more like indie percussive like kind of stuff. Well, they don't all have like the same. They don't all have the same melodies. It's probably either gonna be a melody or like some kind of variation. It'll be small enough. This is the usual groove. And then the groove kind of changes here. But I still want the drums to sound kind of equal to the other sections. Because I lose the kick, and by losing the kick, the groove does change. The groove does change, but then I want it to not really decline in energy. Oh shoot, wait! The way that it comes back in, that's kind of mind-blowing. Okay. The way that the kick comes back in. Okay, wait. I kind of like that though. It's okay to reuse a verse entirely because I added kick and snare to a different place. Wait. Oh yeah. Well, yeah, I'm reusing. This isn't really like meant to be. Not every section's meant to be totally different. I am reusing them. The purpose of this song is a secret, actually. The way that it is intentional. It is for something that I'm planning with some other VTubers. Could have a kick replacement for the part it drops out, or just leave it. I tried replacing the kick, or like not like replacing the sample, but trying a different rhythm maybe. Is the secret Wii shovelware? What is that? Wii shovelware? Is that? I I want it to sound more chaotic though. I just need some weirder like. Ew, I don't. Eh. Liquid. Every game is made cheaply and sold cheaply. It does sound pretty new age Nintendo like. DE. Like every mobile game that's ever the ones with the ads that suck, dude. Dude, sold cheaply. Wait, oh yeah, but mobile games are free. But I get that though. Like, sure, no, yeah, games made cheaply, but they like advertise the crap out of it, and then people buy it. And it's actually terrible. I can't do that. I have a pop filter, it doesn't work. They would seek out royalty-free music, but as a joke, I'd put "We Shovelware Chord" to make myself laugh. Wait, as like a wait, "We Shovelware Chord" is like a genre. Is that a genre of music? Is that a thing? It's like I'm googling this. Core. Oh, carnival games, dude. Ugh, I remember that. I need the Wii Motion stuff. Okay, you know what? Yeah, I kind of get it. Dude, I mean, you could, dude, there's like, hey, look. Usually when I see core at the end of it, it makes it sound like a music genre. I wouldn't be surprised if there wasn't like a crappy mobile game like playlist. Crappy Wii game. Honestly, hey, well, I learned about Wii Shovelware though. That's not gaslight. That's true. That's true. Ninja Bread is considered one. Fireman Sam on Nintendo DS. Gosh dang, what I've missed out on. I think I need different. I'm very good at this whole percussion type of beat. This is really different for me. I mean, sometimes BPM can though. I mean, like it doesn't. No, it doesn't. But like, you tend to see a lot of house music in a similar BPM or BPM that's pretty close together. Doesn't define it. I mean, there's plenty of other songs in that same BPM with like. I'm trying to just look for folly that I like. A four, or a four on the floor kick over 170 BPM track with low instrument use. This must be drum and bass, says the straw man. Ah, no, that make yeah. I don't have it. I don't think. Is it free? Because if it's not, I probably haven't used it. Oh, used to come with complete. I don't care if they sell it anymore. Well, I do have let's see. Oh my gosh. Oh, I have complete. I don't know. Oh, percussion. Well, this isn't like very. These are like tuned percussion, not like you know what I mean, right? Oh, V. Hold on. Okay, wait. These are also kind of tuned percussion too. Legacy. Nah, I don't think it'd be in here. Got it. Oh, okay, that makes sense. All these other things too. Let's see. It's really tough. Like it drums, you know, like it's typical. You have like a kick and snare, but then as soon as I like adventure out of that, it's very, hmm, it's very difficult to know like what sounds would go into what good places. I think this would actually fit in there somewhere, but I don't quite know where. So they all go to the drum bus. I don't bus certain parts of the drums sometimes though. I don't think it's necessary. It just depends, I guess, on how many different kinds of hi-hats I'm really gonna have. And I wouldn't even give them all the same effects though, is the thing. I guess the bus would be like for volume. Oh, maybe I could put this out in there somewhere. Oh yeah. I think I can. Hold on. I think I can put this somewhere in there. Let's do let's call it pot. That's a suggestive name, but we'll go with it. I feel like it would be on some kind of offbeat or something. Not there. Heavy more. Just use a single drum bus. Imagining getting really specific. Skip busing, inside tuning setup, and paid for having. Oh yeah, oh yeah. We'll do more heavy lifting later. Yeah, I. I mean, it's very helpful, especially for like preventing like intensive mastering, which mastering should not even really be intensive. like compressing the drum bus slightly or just enough to kind of like make the drums sound together is like really good. So it has me covered for those. Did up maybe? Oh, maybe. Let's see. We put it in a. I think it also needs to be a different like offbeat. Maybe the one I was thinking of before. And I'll try pitching it up. Yeah. Yeah, it does sound weirder. In a good way. Hold on. Opening a project, nothing is able to code that's past me. Well, it's because I never know really how how the project's gonna go. I really don't know how many drums I'm gonna end up having. I don't really know like how many synthesizers I'm gonna end up having when I have like a thought or an idea. So it's like even if it's colored already, like say I give myself like 10 like drums, it's like yeah, yeah, kind of like. Also, let me assign it to a mixer track. What was 69 again? I feel like it just maybe I never maybe I deleted whatever was 69. I did. Yeah, I think I did. Let me route this to 69 and then like change the volume of it. Are any of these 69? Nice. Yeah, wait. I wonder if I can make those sounds closer together. I may, let's see. May not want to compress this, but we'll see. I want to bring out the bottom. Or what I could do is just take the parts where the hi-hat hits and just remove it. But I don't know. Let me try. Let me try this. I think I like it here. I think I like this part here. As far as the pot sound goes. I'm losing some of the transients by doing this, but let's see. So doing this, oh, I think FL Studio used to have a limit of 99 tracks or patterns. I wonder if they do. Oh, way more. I wonder if you can. Yeah, 125. That sounds swingy. Interesting. I just wonder how this sounds, just out of curiosity. Okay, wait. Kind of. Hold on. We can go beyond that. T1. Well, I maybe not in this project. You're probably right, actually. Though you're right. It is Oh yeah, because you set the number totally. I mean, I could probably set the sampler to like. Oh no, I can't. Let's say like, can I type it in? No, no, I can't. That's sad. Yeah. The pot sound is pretty good there. Oh my gosh, that'd be, dude, like a double master, like like you have to, like, the track is so big, you have to like master one part and then you have to make it like, you have to make a second half and then master that and then like put them together. Ugh. Let's do this. Let's do, instead of instead of this rhythm, I kind of want to use it less. Let's see. Just out of curiosity. Oh. Yeah, just use it in one little part, not too much. One note for 16 bars on my, wait. Is my project file or the song labeled layer 1 and layer 2? Where? The project file? Oh. Hypothetically. It's just, you look at like the entire project, it's just, oh, there's how I did the thing again. On accident. It's in two pieces. I played one note per 16 bars on my CPU. I like this frequency. Let's see. I don't even really need this stuff down here. Cool. It's I had like a friend who like literally wrote like a happy face in an essay and then explained it in parentheses. He's like, by the way, a colon and a colon and a an open parentheses represent a represent. Thank you, Daydream. I was like, this was like, by the way, like fifth grade, I have to say. So it's like, but he was like, he's like, I had to. He's like, is there a way that in an essay I can make a sad face and then you just and then he did it and then he explained the sad face. I don't remember what grade he got on that. But dang, that was a time. Oh yes. That's exactly how I want it to sound. There's so much. L337 was the grade. Waves up. Oh, that sounds so good. Turn that down a little bit. I can make that even lower, actually. Yeah. It's probably also not a good idea. You know, you actually, now that I think about it, I'm actually using my headphones right now, and I shouldn't really be mixing on these because they're not balanced. So you're probably hearing things better than me, assuming you're on any like balanced headphones. Play in the background of a van. Work out at the beach and have fun. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's interesting, actually. I never thought of it as sounding beachy. This is good. Okay, I like this. The way this breaks down. Mine are actually M50Xs, but mine are... What does the ATH mean? Mine are M50Xs for audio... Oh, Audio Technica. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Yeah, they are M50Xs. You actually... Mine are very colorful. They're nice for like casual listening, but yeah, they're very not good for mixing. Here's what I'll do. I'll add the kick for I remembered. I usually like to use the kick. I'll use the kick for the snare to give more power to the snare. That's right. Ah, wait, do I really want that? Maybe I don't want that. Oh, mine's not wireless though. Since mine's actually, yeah, mine's not wireless. Is it the not dumb part because you thought they were wireless and now that they're wired, I'm actually dumb? Is that like, no, it's not a bad choice. Like, it's wireless. That's good. Like, it's versatile. You can use it for anything. Oh, it's oh, it's wired. Oh, I know you can have like a headset like attachment with these things, and I know there are M50Xs that I think come with a headset, or they come with the headphone. Not that I would need that, because I've got a mic right in front of me. Oh, is it not loud enough anymore? Let me get rid of that. Let me get rid of it where it is. What is it? Ah, what is it? Where is it? That clang? I don't think I need it in the second part here. I think it is good. It's good here. They only have a slight dip in the mids. There's a funny pic comparing the frequency range to the Sennheiser, which was similar. Then to Beats by Trey, where the entire track seemed only dip below 2K, above 16K. I have a wired pair, but I broke the housing sleeping in them. They're worn to hell, dude. Yeah, I try to take care of my stuff. And like the leather on I had to get new like ear cuffs because like they started like fraying and like falling apart. But yeah, like the 50X is like there's like a study. I don't know if you're familiar with it, but there's a study on like the like I guess like the acoustics of like headphones and like what headphones are considered like quality, and they try to match like a frequency chart known as like the Harman curve, something like that. Something that my ears are not well, I mean, my ears can at least know that these like headphones are really bad for mixing. So I would be interested to getting an accurate Harman curve, like balanced. Harman curves is like what a balanced sound is supposed to sound like in headphones. While the frequency chart itself does not look balanced to the ear, it's supposed to sound like very balanced. But it is only for headphones. It's not for, they're trying to figure out, like, I hear they're trying to figure out, like, a Harman curve for, like, earbuds. Because, like, that's just different. The acoustics are different. Like, you were talking about, like, shaping the acoustics, like, in the ear instead of, like, in the cuff. Oh, 100%. Oh yeah. No, it's almost like that philosophy where like the smaller the laptop you get, the more expensive that laptop becomes. Like 300 for monitors like is probably going to give you a more balanced sound than like $300 for headphones. Like the headphones are just smaller too. Like I feel like in the amount of processing, I don't know, like audio processing isn't like a super intensive like thing, but like yeah, I'd rather, I mean, it's also important, I think, that you feel the sound and you don't just hear it. I'm gonna experiment with this. What if I did like a kick 2? Let's try that. Subwoofer monitor is extremely quiet and stable, and the low end brings out all the mid, and you can hear the instant difference if you bypass it. Sounds kind of like grabbing a power up. Yeah. Do you have, let's see, subwoofer haven't gotten to play with since moving. Some monitors I think don't require a subwoofer though. I think some monitors, like depending on like what you buy, like I think I'm using like a pair of like $500 JBLs. They don't come with a subwoofer. They just have like the bass built into them. In fact, studio monitors kind of have like two speakers in them. Some of them do. They kind of have like the one that I'm looking at right now has like a square one on the top and then like the subwoofer in it. It's like part of the monitor itself to kind of I guess relieve the need I think of like the subwoofer. Interface into the studio subwoofer and then into studio monitors. Hmm. Oh, here, I'll do this too. Ooh. It's made by Kirk, so I suppose it should pair well with the KRK G3s. Google if mixing with the subwoofer is wise. I mean, it's better than like having. I don't know. It's again, it just depends on how balanced the sound is. If you could turn down the subwoofer until it's like, you know, because at least you have like independent control of the subwoofer, other than like in the studio monitors, you just have to trust that the product you're buying, right, like is this that the subwoofer is balanced to like the mids and highs that it provides as well. So I don't know, but it also depends again. Like most people put subwoofers on like the floor, right? I think you may not want to put a subwoofer there, um, especially under your desk, right? Because if you had like a studio room, like a square room, you probably would want two subwoofers to go on, like one on each side, You'd want like you'd want the frequencies to bounce around the room in a symmetrical way. Says it's important when mixing surround, which IDK how to do in FL Studio if you can. I mean, I think I think in any DAW you can. Oh, that's a no. Actually, that's a good point. I don't know how you would mix with surround. There's probably certain software for that, or maybe yeah, I don't know. Me. Movies probably aren't scored in FL Studio. Yeah, I wonder if like, cuz Sony has like a surround like thing, surround, right? They have what is it? No, that's Dolby, sorry. Dolby has like you usually go into those theaters for like the surround sound and the sound experience, but I wonder if they have like a proprietary like software. I know actually I have not really a friend, but a friend of a friend who works for Sony and works for like surround sound like movies and stuff. He's not allowed to talk about like what projects he's on, which is interesting. So I wonder like what software he uses. Never asked him. Didn't think to. It sets BPM to FPS. Interesting actually that you hmm. Yeah, I wonder how like insanely precise they get with that. They might. That's a good point, but I think in the normal workflow now, I don't work for like movie scoring or anything. I think the normal workflow is they make the song first and then they give it to like animators and then they scene it or something like that. I'm not sure. Because music is very precise in like, and the music honestly kind of carries like honestly like I would say like 70% of the emotion of like a setting or a scene. So I think that's all. I think that's it. These are the ideas that I came up with. I think I gotta call it a night. It is now 11 p.m. for me. Rhythm game sets. It would be crazy, man, how many FPS you'd have to crank out for Camellia. Crazy. CPU on freaking fire. I know. I know. I'm glad I upgraded. I'm kind of glad that my hard drive died so that I could have an excuse to upgrade my CPU. I mean, the song isn't even that intense, but you know, still. Oh, I finished my spicy ramen. I added some extra ideas to this mix. I have to like take a second listen to it and determine what I like and don't like. Adding new ideas is always like kind of the tedious part because I can't like gauge how long the idea process will take. Because this is like it's not mixing. This is just like I mean some of it is a little bit of mixing, but it's like very like they come at their own pace. Like I am at the mercy of my own imagination. It feels lacking. I think FL uses the CPU though. I don't think it uses the GPU. Yeah, do need fresh ears. Yeah. All right. Daydream, thank you so much. Thank you for one. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for just the conversation and that I could learn about what was it? We shovelware. Why is that the most memorable thing that we talked about? I don't know. Shovelware, dude. Yeah. Appreciate it. If you like this content and if you want to interact with me, I have Twitter, which is X now. But if you don't use that and if you want to get to know me more personally, I have a Discord. And if you type in exclamation point Discord, you'll get the link to it. I like to give like critiques to music and I like to share music that I like. And uh, yeah, a lot of people like to share their stuff, and it's really cool to see. Grat Cat. Oh, that's sick. Oh, right. They kind of removed the number system. Scale guide been manually dragging them from the scores folder. True. Yeah, they do. They do. Oh shoot. I forgot about that actually. You're right. Yeah, there are some things that I just like I'm so stuck in my old ways that I just have like a blank sampler and I just like I fill in the chords that way. But also you can only choose one scale. Sometimes some chords don't follow the scale, so it's like I mean they can, but like an early abandoner of Skype will get rid of pattern blocks. I'm not I am not even aware of what that is. I am too young. My tiny FL Studio brain cannot possibly know. I'll do one more listen through. Just cause just cause why not? This is a normal beat. I'll modify this part. That's weird. Could maybe raise that up. call it there. There are things I'm probably not gonna like about it later, but that's good. If I find things that I don't like about it, then that means I know it's improving. So, all right. Well, thank you, Daydream. I really appreciate it, and hope to see you in the future, man. All right. Peace.